are prescribed burn associations. And we have one there in McCulloch County, and I think there's 13 now in Texas, maybe something like that. And I forget how many national, 30 or 40 nationally. Uh, seven, 8, 10 maybe up in Oklahoma. They're growing, but the concept is basically just neighbors helping neighbors, coming together. It's not any different maybe than a Lions Club. You know, they raise eyeglasses, do a lot of beneficial things. They meet and they have one purpose, and that's to do eyeglasses. Well, for this, the purpose of a prescribed burn association is like-minded individuals that want to learn more and learn from each other and help each other. It's, you know, the old code of the West where, you know, neighbors helping neighbors when it came time to build fence, work cattle, or whatever they did, and build an experience base in a location to deal with prescribed fire. Many of us don't all individually have enough equipment to do a proper burn, and because it's not only expensive, but it's just a big investment, particularly on those of us that have small places, you know, and so it's nice to share equipment and do that. So that's one thing. Another thing that has helped is in communicating with local county officials. If you go to training, and this has been very true for us there in Brady, they come out to our trainings when we have them, and they somehow trust us, and we've had good track record of doing that. The local fire chief there, and unfortunately he just retired. I hate to see him go, but he was all pro fire, and even during burn bans, if you were a member of the burn association and brought a signed burn plan to the county judge, they would approve it. They thought, you know, so far we've done nothing to broach that trust. So being a member of the burn association gave you more flexibility to burn because they knew that you had probably got a written fire. They knew you had a written fire plan because they signed it, and that you had given thought to it, and you weren't going to do anything unreasonable. And so that's another benefit. Is there's some help in all the group working together. There's some prescribed burn associations are part of a larger organization called the Prescribed Burn Associations of Texas. They interface with the legislature and different regulatory agencies, try to keep the science in there, try to keep them sympathetic, as the prior speaker alluded to. Just a lot of people don't talk about burning, but there's they have made burn laws more favorable to those that burn, and one of the reasons they've done it is because of that 1% failure rate, or I guess your failure rate, but there's 1% have had wildfires and got away. I've had some in I've never had one get out of the pasture that it was burning, but I've had 2 get away that out of about 300 or 400 burns I've done that got out of where they were supposed to burn, and there's no worse feeling than to see that happen. But anyway, the associations feed into a larger group that tries to keep burning laws reasonable and favorable, and yet also provide training. There's going to be another burn workshop in Junction, August, first or second week of August, a 3-day full meal deal, prescribed burn training if you want to go towards certifications and that sort of thing. There's some reluctance sometimes, you know, to be in a prescribed burn association because you think, well, if I jump in there, I'm going to have all these people out on my land that, you know, I don't know these people. I don't know what they're going to do. There's always a liability issue, and those are all real, no doubt about it. Or you don't want to loan your pickup or your equipment out to somebody you don't know if they're going to take care of it. That's real. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But hopefully in the Prescribed Burn Association, you'll have enough meetings and get-togethers, you'll be able to meet each other, so that when you do go out and you begin to burn, you start slow and you have mentoring that takes place, and it kind of evolves as a unit, and it's a mutually beneficial thing. You know, so I'd urge you to join your local group. Heck, you can even join us, even though you don't live there. We'd love to have you. But as you know, if you're going to burn, you know, we say we burn from the winter burn season is December 1 till April 1. Well, out of that whole deal, you've got about 10 days, really, that you've got a good prescription. And on that day, everybody wants to burn. And so if you've got 5 people out there, you may not have enough people, but these PBAs allow you to train up people so when you do have time, more than one burn can take place on a day. So it's neighbors, that's all it is neighbors helping neighbors for a common cause. and trying to get fire to the land and use it as a stewardship tool, and they've been successful. It's just need more participation, more activities. So I'll answer any questions about that.
Is there a general list of those associations throughout Texas?
Say again, please.
Is there a general list available of those associations throughout Texas?
Yes, there. If you go on there is a website, and I would go to the one called the Prescribed Burn Association of Texas website, and that's sort of the entry level to all the burn associations. Now, when you get there, you're not going to find that thing being completely updated. If anybody wants to be a webmaster, we're kind of taking applications. But there are contact information and location information generally about those PBAs, where they're located and so forth.
Any other questions for Mark?
Thank you.